Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about my most complimented fragrances. This one isn't going to be in any particular order, but yeah. This is one of my first kind of videos making a list like this, and I just wanted to, give my little input for the few people who care to check my video out. So first, I'm going to go with Alexandria Fragrances Nefarious. It's this right here. Nothing really too special. Blue bottle cap. Spray is pretty decent. And this is a clone of Nef's. I can't think of the company. Nishane. That's what it is. This is a clone of Nishane Nef's. And what I can say about this one, I wore it to work. And to preface this again, I'm in my 20s, and the person who gave me a compliment, she was older than me. She was like in her 40s, 50s. It did not. I say all that to say, hey, look, depending on what your ballpark is, it works because it has a rose note. Again, I'm not the notes guy, so if you want like a whole note breakdown, blah blah blah, that's not that. This is the wrong channel. But back to what I was saying though, she really fell in love with it. Because when I look at some fragrance channels, they say that the rose note, it really makes certain women go crazy for it, and that is true because she really fell in love with this. So compliment, yes. And was she the only one that complimented me that day? No, because I was at work. It's a fair amount of women there, and I got compliments off of this. So yeah. Check it out. That one is Alexandria Fragrances Nefarious. Next, I ain't even gonna lie to you guys, I saw this one off of another review channel. I bought it just to check it out. I can't even say the brand name. All I can tell you is that the name of this bottle in particular is, I think it's pronounced Satois right here. And this is supposed to be a clone of Ani from Nishane. Now this one right here, I do know that this one has a more floral note to it, or a floral take to it rather. And outside of the original, because I don't feel like any company can recreate the magic of the original, because I see people recommend Spectre Ghost. I feel like that one is flat compared to the original Ani, because I used to own it. Because Ani, I feel like it's really bright, and if you smelled it before, like it just like it just gives you like sparkly feeling in your nose and whatever. And I don't know if any fragrance can truly recreate that sparkle that I get, but when I smell the original Ani, it's real airy, real sparkly, and I feel like with this one, I really get the airiness from it. Or maybe it's like aromatic. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not entirely sure. Now, I feel like the floral notes, it's a good added touch. It doesn't lean like too feminine or whatever. I feel like anybody can pull this off. I still feel like it's unisex. But it definitely is, I feel like, the better take on Ani. If you like Spectre Ghost, you know what I mean? Hey, it's your money, spend it how you want. But if you got the money to try something new, I say check this out right here. It's called, I think, Satois. It's not too expensive. I think it's in the like $40 to $50 range. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me backtrack. So with Nefarious, I feel that you get good projection, longevity, sillage, all that good stuff. I say I get about like, average 6 hours. 6 hours. With Satois, I like the bottle, the sprayers. It's better than your average clone house for the $50 range. I feel like the projection and the sillage is decent as well. Maybe like 5-6 hours. It's nothing too crazy, but again, with maturation, I'm pretty sure both of these will get better. But yeah, as far as Satois, I feel like that's definitely the better clone of Ani, in my personal opinion. Now, smell it for yourself, you guys. Come up with your own personal opinions because everybody knows it's different. So, yeah. But moving on, next we got our Harriman Amber Oud Ruby edition. Now this one right here, I'm pretty sure everybody and their mother know about this. This is a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540 X straight. And guys, if it works, it works. If it works, it works, because this one is a knockdown drag out killer. It works every time. Yeah. I mean, it could be beat the dead horse. You can like, oh, I want to see something. Listen. This is my most complimented, and listen, it just works. I'm sorry, it just works. There's nothing I could say about it. The clone is a great clone of the original, because I own decants of it. Projection, longevity, silage, like it's a monster. It's just literally a monster. That's all I can say about it. So if you don't got a bottle, get one and get it back up. If you got a girl, she's probably gonna try to steal it from you. Like it's like that. So I feel like this one speaks for itself. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this. This is one of the most mass appealing, as far as women goes, fragrance you could wear. Moving on though, this one is from our Harriman as well. This one is our Harriman Amber Oud Gold edition. And this one right here is a clone of Herba Pura. And I have an interesting story about this one. This time I wasn't at work. I was just going to Wingstop, and one of the girls came from behind the counter because I got a meal and I was filling up my drink, right? And then she was like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. What are you wearing? Blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. And I told her, and guys, if you could see her reaction to what I was wearing, you will understand why I'm putting this on the list. Get over that, like some people say, that's like, oh, it's feminine leaning, it's real florally. I don't think some guys who want to smell. Listen, bump all that. The title of this video is my most complimented fragrances. If you want compliments, stop worrying about what you smell like and put on what smells good. You get what I'm saying? Because this right here, listen, because she didn't even question why I'm wearing it. She's like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? You smell good. You get what I'm saying? It's not like this one is a full-on feminine fragrance. It's just feminine leaning. So if y'all could get out of y'all comfort zone and start experimenting a little bit, y'all would smell a lot better and stop smelling the same on top of that and shock women. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you take risks, sometimes it can go left, sometimes it can go right. And I feel like I just got lucky a lot of times it goes right. But with this one right here, projection silage is definitely great. Like this one did. This one definitely gonna project on you. Let me tell you that. And the longevity is great too. So Al Harriman with these two right here, they 2 for 2. Cause trust me, they gonna push and they gonna let you know they there. But yeah. So moving on. This one is Nico's Sculpture Parfum. And this one is obviously the parfum version of the Eau de Toilette. And the Eau de Toilette is the original of the Bond No. 9 Lafayette Street, because Sculpture and Bond No. 9 Lafayette Street, they had the same perfumer, at least from what I've been reading. And the only difference is the perfumer went to Bond 9, he had an apple note. But that's the Eau de Toilette and the Lafayette Street. Now what he did is just made this into a parfum. I have both. I have Sculpture and I have Sculpture Eau de Toilette. Now me, I 100% prefer the parfum because you get more depth with it, and it's just more in your face. It lets you know it's there. I feel like the Eau de Toilette is way too light for me. Now, test it for yourself. These are truly inexpensive. You can go to Joma Shop. You get a tester for around like $22, and you can get box and all brand new for like 30-ish. Same thing with the parfum, if I'm not mistaken. But it's really inexpensive, guys. That I can't. It's just a fresh, clean smelling fragrance. Listen. And if you like Lafayette Street, this is the original. Well, it's a Parfum edition, but you get what I'm saying. If you like Lafayette Street, you're gonna love this. Listen, when I first got it, I couldn't stop smelling it. It's just a real easy to wear, fle- fle- fresh and clean fragrance. I need to stop. I need to slow down and say what I'm gonna say. It's a real good, fresh and clean fragrance. You can't go wrong with this. It's impossible for somebody to not like this. I feel like yeah. And whenever I wear it out, people always ask what I'm wearing. It's just one of those things that you cannot go wrong with. You literally cannot go wrong with this, guys. So yeah, check this out. If you haven't got your nose on it, get your nose on it. Projection, longevity. It's not a monster or anything. I say like 4 to 5 hours. Decent. Could be better, but like with any fragrance, you let it sit, macerate, it'll get better. If y'all want, I'll update y'all with some of these. Just let me know. Talk to me in the comment section. But moving on. Now this one right here, this one I fell in love with. I could care less. Hey, look, I could care less if I got a compliment. I fell in love with this one, and this one is Yeoman Leo Blue Spell. And this right here. And this is supposed to be a clone of Blue Talisman. Now, have I had the pleasure of smelling Blue Talisman? No. Do I care that I haven't smelled Blue Talisman? Honestly, no. Because with how this smells right here, I feel like this is enough. Listen, because when I wore it out, they're like, "Oh my gosh, what are you wearing?" Blah blah blah, etc. etc. I feel like this is definitely a unique fragrance, mass appealing one for me, because I feel like it's one of those fresh fragrances. It's not really like how should I put it, like, you know what I mean? I don't feel like it's too fresh where you can't wear it year round, but like, yeah, listen, forget all that. I'm not that kind of guy that's gonna break it down. Listen, get your nose on this, get a decant, whatever, because I don't even feel like I need to smell Blue Talisman. Because, and I just got this. I need to put out a review. Like I said, I've been slacking. I'm trying to get back on it. I just got this like a week ago at this point. And yes, I just could not stop smelling it because I sprayed it on a test strip. I was just sniffing it. And it hasn't even really macerated yet. I can't wait until this macerates. I really can't, because I just want to see how this is going to turn into. But let me backtrack. If you know about Yeoman Leo, they have great presentation. Spray is great. Longevity, performance, it's real good. I say about like 5-6 hours, and then it becomes a skin scent, and then it stays with you until probably about like 10-11 hour mark. And I feel like for me that's pretty decent, you know. But listen, this is such a, in my opinion, I don't have the biggest fragrance collection, but it is definitely unique for I think a fresh fragrance. I feel like it's unique for a fresh fragrance. So if you haven't smelled Yeoman Leo's Blue Spell, get your nose on it. In my opinion, because of the simple fact that I haven't smelled Blue Talisman, I really don't care, because this one, I'm good. I'm good with this right here. I'm good where I'm at. I don't need nothing else. Next we got this just speaks for itself, self-explanatory. Liquid Brune. Can't speak today. Liquid Brune, and this is a great vanilla fragrance. Projection Ciliage is great. Hey, it's gonna stay in your skin long enough that whatever you need to get done, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be smelling it, this, that, and third. Obviously, spray on your clothes. You get even longer longevity. This is one of those ones where it's up there with Nishane Annie. I know you've seen many people rave about it, and they are not wrong. I feel like this one can be worn year round, because it's just that kind of vanilla fragrance that you cannot go wrong with it. You literally cannot go wrong with it. Yeah, and that's just Liquid Brune. I can't say more good things about it. Everything I put on this list up to this point, women love it. I could care less about if I get a compliment for a man, because if I want compliments from men, I would just wear shower gel fragrances. because that I don't know why, but that's just what us guys like to smell. And I guess I finally done got out of that box, so to speak. But I really wouldn't even say that I was in that box, because when I first started buying colognes, my go-to was Versace's Man Fresh, and I wouldn't say that's shower jelly, but yeah, that's what I wore on the daily. It was like a real fresh, lightweight, you know what I mean? So I was never a shower gel kind of guy, but there's neither here nor there. If you haven't got your nose on Liquid Broom, I would definitely recommend you to do it, because you will not be disappointed. And I would definitely say that this one right here is definitely backup bottle worthy. This one, I would say the Yeoman Leo and the Al Haramain Gold Edition, I'll say that's backup worthy. Sculpture, for the simple fact it's so cheap. But yeah, I say those is definitely backup bottle worthy. And for my last one on this list, this one is Coconut Lagoon. And this one right here is a tropical scent. You definitely can't go wrong with this. Definitely can't go wrong with this. Again, I'm not the note guy, but obviously, as you can tell the name of it, it's a coconut note. It's real sweet, light, airy, but it's not like sweet like gourmand. But you just have to get your nose on it, because I don't know if you can really grasp what I'm saying through how I'm explaining it. But it's real light, aromatic, because it's a fresh fragrance, but it's like sweet at the same time. But it doesn't go the gourmand route, but you can tell it's definitely sweet. And again, women love it. You know what I mean? Because it's one of those light, playful kind of fragrances. And I feel like this one is unique in the fact that it's not like a coconut, like suntanny kind of like smell. It's an actual, you know what I'm saying? It has its own personality kind of thing. And projection, longevity, great. I'll say 6 to 7 hours, then it becomes a skin scent. And yeah, I can't say more good things about it. And I feel like this one is a unique fragrance. So yeah, if you haven't got your nose on that one, I would definitely recommend you to get your nose on it, because definitely gonna turn some heads with that one. I feel like, because again, this one's a really unique one. At least for me anyway. I can just speak for myself. And for the people who are the casual people who just buy like 1 to 2 fragrances, or I feel like go to Bath and Body Works, I definitely don't think they're gonna have smelled something like this if they don't really truly dabble in like going to like Sephora or like Ultra Beauty, I think that's the name of it, or like places like that, and smelling fragrances. But yeah, and that's my list, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you smelled any of these, if you got any of these, how you feel about them, if you disagree with anything I put on the list, if you feel like I should have added something on the list, or just drop something in the comment section and ask me if I smelled something before. Because like I said, I have a pretty decent size collection, but it's not the biggest. We're trying to work our way there. We're trying to work our way there. But yes, like I said at all the end of my videos, I think the people who had subscribed from the last time I had uploaded a video, I was at 20 and now I'm at 24. So again, thank you to those 4 subscribers. Hopefully this video or another video that you watch will make you subscribe. Again, I'm a small creator. I'm trying to become a face in the fragrance community, or one of the faces, and I'm just trying to take this as far as it can take me. I thank you for my first time viewers. I thank you for my last time viewers. I thank you for the viewer who just clicked on it and probably won't watch this again. I just thank you for giving my video a chance, and if you made it this far, I appreciate you immensely. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Feel blessed to be in this position. I don't take it for granted, and like I said, I live in a small place. I have a lot of people to talk about fragrances with, and every time I see somebody like, subscribe, or comment, that knows that I'm reaching and potentially starting to build a community. So I thank each and every one of you, all of you means something to me, even though I haven't met one of you. But hopefully eventually I get enough consistent people coming back that I can start going live. My computer isn't the best because it's like 10 years old. I have a MacBook Pro, but in comparison to like how streaming is now, this one is terrible because it has the Intel processor. But hopefully, if I ever get monetized, I could turn on what's it called? The little subscription thing, and y'all can help me get a new laptop because I would like to go live because this one, the live experience wouldn't be that good. But that's not why y'all here to hear me complain about my laptop because I'm appreciative for it, and yeah, and I'm gonna rock out with it till I get a new one. But again, thank y'all for liking and subscribing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for watching for a reason that brought you here. And yeah, have a blessed one.